Hello, dears, and welcome back to the Quiet Kanku. I am doing a lot of recording at once, and I came up with a new thing that I should record, so here we go. This is how my brain works. And honestly, you can probably expect this is gonna be the routine every week. 3 videos. Content, woo. Throw enough shit at the wall and see what sticks. This is more of a personal vlog. So if you're interested in seeing that, it's here. Um, I kind of just want to take a few minutes to just go over what the last week has been for me. Some of these videos will be really short, where I basically just say, yeah, not much has happened, this is what I've done. Some of them are going to be a bit longer. But I want to talk about it regardless, because I think it's really important to just be vulnerable sometimes. Because sometimes things are hard. And sometimes things are easy, and regardless, I think we should talk about it. So for this week, I wanted to talk about kind of what I've done, what's happened. And while I do it, I'm gonna clean up this thing that's over here because there's no reason it should be out. I have a drawer for a reason. Um, so I have a new desk. I have a new desk, and I did a lot of reorganizing of my room. The camera's gonna change position every once in a while because I'm trying to find out where I want it to be. I may move the microphone a little bit, but all in all, I think I have a pretty good setup. I have shelves. Oh my god, I have shelves now. It's so good. I have a little this thing here. It's actually a diffuser with I have like some peppermint scent in it right now. It's really nice. We have our little Twitch logo, the little flag. Yay, the little flag. It's really fun. I like the desk a lot. Um, Actually gonna take my hair down is what I'm gonna do. So yeah, um, my hair is a wreck. You can ignore it, but it's here. Um, so let me actually brush it to the side. Yeah, there we go. So this last week has been hectic. It's been very hectic, and that's part of the reason you haven't seen a lot of content. Is because honestly, I've been just like so out of it. I've been so honestly, I've been a little depressed. I've been kind of down in the dumps, I guess. Part of it is hormone stuff because of being trans and taking like the hormones. Like you basically going through a second puberty. It's it can be a lot. It can be a lot sometimes. Sometimes the emotions just come out of nowhere. Like, honestly, I had a video I put up a little while ago that was literally me just crying on camera, talking about how, oh God, and it's one of those things. I look back at it, and there is part of me, there's a big part of me that wants to take it down, to just take the video down and forget it ever happened. But I think it's important that I don't, for me, because while I'm not leaving it up for any kind of engagement, any kind of views or anything like that, I'm leaving it up because taking it down makes it feel like I'm trying to run from my emotions, and I would rather leave it up, leave up the fact that I was being vulnerable and all of that, and just leave it as is. Um, I've had some days recently where I've been really, really depressed, like just genuinely, cripplingly depressed, where driving home from work, I wanted to just pull over to the side of the road and just cry. But I didn't. And I did the hard thing, and I made it home. And I was safe, and I got home, and everything was fine. And then I ate dinner, and I relaxed for a bit, and then I went to bed. And then I got up the next day and I went back to work. You know, uh, Doing the hard thing, I think, is really important. And honestly, when it comes to just life in general and doing things, it is really important to do the hard thing. It's really funny. There was like a text post I saw online. I don't remember where. It might have been like Instagram when I still used Instagram, and it was like a mother talking about her daughter and how her daughter did something that, like, whether this was real or not, I found it inspiring. Where she basically said her daughter, like, had to do something she didn't want to do, and she basically took in a deep breath and said, I'm gonna do the hard thing, and then did whatever that thing was. And I found that so inspiring. Like, for reasons I can't really explain, I found that so uplifting. And to a degree, I've kind of been living that since I saw it, where whenever I have something that I am struggling with, or something that I don't know if I can do, or I'm just having a bad day and I don't want to do something, I've started kind of just looking at myself in the mirror or taking a deep breath and closing my eyes and saying, I can do the hard thing. Because life can be hard. It can be really hard. But there are beautiful things. There are such beautiful things. And it's really helped to think of that. Like, don't get me wrong, my voice. I hate my voice. I used to love it. I used to love my voice a lot. When I was younger and I was growing up and things, I did. Because I wasn't always like... There was a long period of time where I tried to be the guy and tried to be the boy and all that. So, like, the deep voice was really nice. And as I grew up and as I started to realize myself and figure out what these feelings were, I don't like it. I don't. But I'm taking steps to try to fix that. I'm doing a little bit of voice training on my own. When I'm driving to and from work in the car, vroom vroom. I'll sit there and I'll do exercises and things. I do a little bit at home, but not as much. So eventually it'll be different. Eventually it will, I'll sound different. I'll use my voice and everything, and it's just gonna take time. And so, I that's been a really hard thing. Truthfully, has been even talking on camera right now and hearing myself. And I'm gonna have to edit this here in a minute to get it posted. That means I'm gonna have to listen to myself talk. And ultimately, it goes back to the same phrase, which is do the hard thing. I have to do the hard thing, which is listen to myself talk. Tomorrow we're supposed to get a bunch of snow, and I have to drive on the highway, a highway that already is super prone to accidents, and usually traffic is standstill for half of it, and so I'm almost late to work some days. But you know what? I'm gonna get up early. I'm gonna get breakfast. I'm gonna leave early tomorrow, and I'm gonna do the hard thing. It can be really, again, I have to go back to it. It can be really hard. But if you do the hard thing, sometimes the outcome can be good. I say sometimes because maybe not always. Maybe the outcome is mediocre. Maybe the outcome is bad, but at least you did the hard thing. So, I don't know. If you take anything from my ramblings today, for this week, do the hard thing. If an opportunity comes your way and you feel like you're gonna turn it down because it's difficult, don't. Maybe do the hard thing today. So, with that, that's all I have. Thank you for stopping by the Quiet Kenku and listening to me ramble as I stand behind the bar polishing a glass and do the hard thing. So, I'll see you later. Bye-bye.